we are seamless, and we have shared our presentation, so we are all taking a slightly different angle to this. So I suppose my angle is more on the kind of business context for why we need to do what we're going to do, and also to start to think differently. So the kind of diversity of thinking, we need to think differently about inclusive recruitment, reaching wider talent pools, and building the capability of our industry. If I think somebody said it, if we keep doing the same things, we're going to get the same things. So it really is about, for me and from a Kia point of view, and this is actually one of the light bulb moments for my managing director, it was about diversity of thinking, and that's kind of really switched my senior management team on to think differently about this and really engage in this subject. So I think we've got that. So our people strategy, and it's got to be all about talent. We need talented people in our business to continue to deliver the services out into our kind of communities and out on the network. But without that talent, we are not going to continue to be able to do that. And the kind of one I want to focus on is attraction. So with this in mind, Kia have launched, and it's kind of a huge program for us. It's called Shaping Your World. And Shaping Your World is about, it's aiming at kind of challenging some of the perceptions of the highways industry. We've talked a lot about that in the kind of perception and the attractiveness of the industry. And it's about trying to kind of engage with the next generation. So we've got things like avatars, and it's all about technology. It's about trying to engage with that kind of generation. And over the next 12 months, we're going to aim to engage with 10,000 school pupils as well as parents. I think it's important to engage with parents as well, and the teachers. So we've got a real kind of challenge, but over the next 12 months, like I say, 10,000 pupils, and we're doing that through kind of ambassadors. So we've got ambassadors that we're training up within Kia to go out and kind of sell our industry and really sell all the kind of positive things. So what we've done a lot on in the space of kind of early careers. So just this year within the highways division of Kia, we've taken on 100 new apprentices, and that again is really across the traditional highways maintenance operatives, but also in graphic design, we've got HR, we've got finance. So it's really trying to promote that actually highways can offer so many opportunities and so many different types of careers. And at the moment within our early careers population, 15% of our overall headcount within highways is in our kind of early careers. So we've got graduates, apprentices, and working to kind of further education. So it's a really big chunk of our high maintenance population as well, but this is about building us for the future. So what we do, and the other side of all this, and I keep going back to talent, and that's the kind of challenge I've had from my senior management teams, and when kind of getting the light bulbs moments, it's not all about kind of just trying to target different people, but it's about bringing in talent, and we're thinking and widening that pool and think really differently about it. So we've got some of the kind of programs that we've done here. So S-Skills, my colleague presented earlier on today. So S-Skills is about really kind of disadvantaged kids in Surrey, and it's about bringing them in to kind of get them work ready. That's working really, really well, and we've got a couple of those guys. We're in cohort 2 now, and we've got people, and then we've kind of taken them in and given them permanent jobs, and it's working really well, and that's an easy model to kind of develop with all of our other contracts. We've signed up to be disability confidence, so we've got, and this is about making it much more about people's abilities rather than disabilities, and again, to think really differently, and these sort of programs, we kind of, we like a badge in here and a kind of something to work towards, but it gives you all the helpful kind of tips and how to integrate this kind of stuff into your business. And on side use zones, this is our exec director's kind of legacy at the moment to kind of integrate with, again, it's having that mechanism to kind of go out and where to find these people. Where are we going to find all these people that we need to recruit? And that's another great example. And Making Ground is our ex-offenders program, and there's some stats there. So, 2,690 work experience hours, and now we've got 53 jobs have been placed through that program alone. And we've done loads in the kind of space of ex-military as well, and all the kind of ex-military, and again, the skills and the attitude and the transferable skills that they've got have been absolutely fantastic. So what we've also doing as well, and a big kind of drum that I beat within Kia, is also to celebrate the tradition. So we need to be celebrating the tradition of our industry, but we need to kind of be preparing them for be perceptive to all this change. So we're going to bring in all these different types of people. We need to make sure that our current kind of workforce and our current employees can handle that and can deal with what the challenges that they'll be faced when we are recruiting different types of people. So we've got the Highways Academy is just one example. ED&I themes run right the way through our development programs, and again, it's really about having those light bulb moments and sort of challenging the current thinking of our current employees on a range of different subjects, and it's about first line manager programs and things, but it really is important that we've got some core training with our own internal teams. And again, that's just some of the objectives of the overall of the academy, and again, this is about the bit of inspiring kind of our leaders for the future. So we just really need to make sure, I think the side of making sure we take care of our own employees that we could attract, and so once we've done the attraction piece and we've got these people in, the other key is therefore retention. We need to be keeping these guys in the business. We want to invest in them, and they'll become the leaders of the future. And I think all of us, we can all talk about lots of great things that we're doing, but it can't end there. We've got to constantly keep moving with this. And from Keir's point of view, our journey doesn't end there. Key messages, we need to be constantly moving forward with new initiatives. And like I said, some of the things that we're doing this year, we really are going to embrace with the Shaping Your World, and really get into kind of really educating the teachers and parents as well about our industry, because that's what's going to give us that kind of pipeline going forward.